Good boy. Good boy. Oh, that's a banging cup of tea. Good morning everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I've been dealing with self-isolation and quarantine and some tips that might help you to be less bored or get in a routine or even make you happier. Obviously, like, I'm not an expert, but I just wanted to say how I've been dealing with the situation. I had actually planned to do more conservatoire based videos, but I thought that this would be more relevant, especially, you know, it's such a crazy thing that we're all going through right now. I think it's quite surreal and it can be really easy just to kind of think, oh my god, I don't know what to do today, I'm so bored, I feel like I'm out of a routine. I really hope that this will help you. So yeah, these are just some of the things that have helped me personally. If some of them you think, that's a bit weird, then you don't have to. I just hope even if one of these things will help you, then I've done my job. And can I just say, this is crazy. A global epidemic is kind of the thing you think of like of a TV show or like a movie. Big respect to every business and everything that's just stayed open, you know, for the community. Also the NHS for literally working so hard. Round of applause to you, literally. Thank you so much for everything that you've been doing for everyone. Also, please stay at home. I think you've probably heard that a lot, but please follow it. We all want to, you know, have a great summer this year and we want to get out of this lockdown ASAP, so please stay at home. Big thank you to Boris. Even if like you're not a conservative, he's done such a great job for everyone. Like, he's doing an impossible task. He's dealing with Brexit, he's dealing with a global epidemic, he's got a pregnant wife, and he's dealing with himself. He's just been put in ICU, and I just think he's doing amazing. Like, he's got to run the country from an ICU bed. Big respect for Boris. We really appreciate what you're doing for us. So before I start babbling on too much, let's just go straight into the video. So my number one hack for getting through self-isolation is doing these three things. Number one is doing something for your mind every day. Number two is doing something for your body every day. And number three is doing something for your imagination every day. If nothing else in this video sticks, then please try and remember these three things, because honestly, like, they'll help you so much. So what I mean by that is, number one, for your mind, do something that'll kind of challenge you a little bit, get your brain going, if you get what I mean. So maybe do some reading, maybe do a puzzle, or watch an interesting documentary, like learn something new. So yeah, basically get your mind working, even if it's like doing a crossword or playing something with your family. I don't know, just try and do something that'll keep yourself going so you're not like this by the end of lockdown. What is anything anymore? So you're literally not like a walking blob at the end of it, like. Number two, for your body, that just means trying to like do some kind of exercise every day, even if it's like just going for a 20-minute walk with the dog, or if you want to do weights, or I know that Joe Wicks is doing that thing, is it on a Monday at 9? I'm not entirely sure. Do that with everyone, like your family, that'll be really fun. Or if you've got kids, like, that'll be really great. Going out in the garden and doing a little bit of aerobics or dancing, going for a run, and the weather's been really nice recently. Just get out and do something for your body. Even if it's like yoga, anything really, do something for your body every day. Try and keep yourself physically fit as much as possible. Basically just doing what suits you. Like, if you really like weights and really going for something really intense, then definitely do that. Or if you're like, I actually hate exercise, but I'm gonna try and keep fit, then definitely, even if you just go for a walk, walking is still so good for you. Like, I would definitely recommend going. Even if you think, oh well, walking's boring, just take one of your family members out with you, can chat, like literally it'll go so fast. Before you know it, you'll be like, oh my god, I've literally been walking for like an hour. I know that if you go on YouTube and type in literally anything, kind of fancy like doing a hit, but I don't really want to be jumping about, then literally type that in on YouTube, boom, you've got your workout there for you, just follow it. So set aside a time in your day, put some comfortable clothes on, get a mat out, put some trainers on, get some pumping music on. So when you exercise every day, that releases endorphins, it makes you super happy, and we really need to stay happy during, you know, this lockdown. Number three is imagination. What I mean is get creative, literally. You'll thank yourself afterwards if you stay creative. Do some kind of art, like if you love painting, or listen to some new genre of music. Dance, create some choreography. Even if you're not like a dancer or anything, just do something like that. Do a new recipe or create a recipe. Start cooking. Under imagination as well, you could do some colouring. Anything that helps you just to get creative. It literally could be anything at all, whatever suits you. You can maybe sing, learn a new song, even if you're not a singer or anything. It's so good for your body. It releases all those endorphins, makes you happy, and I think right now we need that happy hormone because it's a time when you're not gonna feel your best and mental health might be low. That kind of thing, that'll be really, really helpful. So yes, please don't forget mind, body, imagination. So my next tip, other than the 3 that I've just said, which is kind of like one, is to set 3 tasks that you want to accomplish by the end of the day. They could be really, really simple, but it doesn't matter because it helps you feel like at the end of the day, right, I set tasks and I did them. I'm so proud of myself. It's been a really productive day. Because then you just make yourself far happier and like that you're actually doing something. Those 3 things literally could be like clean your room, organise your emails, take the dog for a walk, dance in the kitchen, bake something new, I don't know, spend half an hour with your family. It could be anything at all, just to try and help yourself to feel more accomplished at the end of the day. My next hack is definitely one that everyone should try and do. Call and FaceTime friends and family. I think this is so important, especially because we're all feeling really lonely and you know, you probably miss your friends and family right now and they miss you equally. So I would at least say try and FaceTime or call one member of your family who doesn't live with you every day. You could organise a time. You could be like, oh, text like, oh, can we FaceTime at 8 o'clock? Or you could literally spontaneously ring them. Just ask them about the day, ask them what they've been up to, ask them how they are. That's such an important thing. Definitely ask people how they are because at this time it's tough. Even if like it's someone that you've not spoke to for a while but you just think, oh actually maybe I should call them. Definitely do it because you just don't know what people are going through. Even if you're not that close to them, I would definitely ring them and or even just text. If you don't feel comfortable ringing someone, just text them, how are you, how was your day? It can literally make someone's day go from like this to this. Also, I would definitely talk about like plan for the future. I think it gets you so much more excited and happy if you talk about like with your friends like, oh, what's the first thing I'm gonna do after lockdown? Oh my god, why don't we do this? Why don't we organise this? Like it just gets you a little bit happier and like, oh, this is all gonna be over in a short while. We're not gonna be here forever. It's so important to, this is just temporary. It's not forever. We're gonna get out, we're gonna live our lives again. So I think if you kind of talk about what you're gonna do after lockdown, especially with your friends, like, oh, I can't wait to go for cocktails, can't wait to do this, then it gets you a lot happier and gets you out of a negative mindset. Another tip, which you probably have already done anyway, but I'm just gonna remind people if they haven't, is to start a new TV show. TV shows are so addictive, which is kind of a bad thing, but at the same time, you'll wake up and you're like, what shall I do? Oh my god, I can get a new episode of this on. And like, it'll help you. You can binge watch something and it'll pass time so fast. And before you know it, you'll have watched some new stuff. Maybe Google some really good ones, like watch Netflix. I know has some really... What just happened? I know that Netflix has some really good shows. Maybe get an old box set out that you've already watched and watch it again. I've watched TV shows again. When you watch it again, you see things that you've missed and you're like, oh my god, how did I actually miss that? Was I even paying attention? Like, what the hell? I think it's so good to rewatch some stuff that you've already seen. Reminds you of stuff that you like forgot about as well. So yeah, maybe Google or text friends and family, ask them what they've been watching or what they would recommend for you to watch. Definitely start a new TV show. My camera literally just cut off. Anyway, moving on. Another tip that I think will really help, because I kind of got in this kind of vicious loop as well, and that's getting like too obsessed over the news. I think it's really important to kind of take a break from watching. Obviously, you should know what's going on, but I think like I used to watch it all the time. I wanted to find out straight away what's happening to the world, and it kind of makes you a little bit sad, if you know what I mean, when you're always watching what's going on. Make sure you take a break. I've started now to just watch the news like at 10 o'clock at night, and that's it. Or I will watch it on a morning. I won't look at the news for the rest of the day. Any kind of breaking news, you'll probably find out off your family anyway, or it'll pop up on your phone. As long as you know what's happening, then that's it. Forget about it and just get on with your day. Another hack I would say is to try and learn a new skill, or to bring out an old skill and start doing it again. So for me, I've started baking, reading and cooking a lot more. I love cooking. I mean, I'm not like the best chef, I'm not going to be like Gordon or whatever, but just something to do and something to practice. Also, I've been working on my Italian. It's part of my university degree anyway, but learning languages is such a great skill and it gives you something to occupy your time. Like, I've got the app Duolingo. It'll pop up with reminders every day to do, like, even if it's just 5-10 minutes a day. You could pick up an old instrument or anything that you thought, oh my god, I really enjoy doing that, but I've not done it for so long. Get up and do it. It'll make you feel good about yourself. There's always been something that people think of and they're like, I would love to be able to do that, but then never get around to it because life gets in the way. Well, now it's not in the way, so get it done. Try and learn a new skill or bring an old one out that you've literally not done for ages. A hack is something that has definitely occupied my time and helped me while I've been in isolation, and that is to play games. I know this sounds really weird, but like, I don't mean like Xbox games or anything like that. I mean like, bring out Scrabble, bring out Monopoly, bring out the Wii. Now the Wii, I literally, I'm obsessed with Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. I used to play it so much when I was younger and now I'm back on it, and like me and my family will probably spend an hour or so just going on Wii Sports again. And literally it's so much fun. Like, we do canoeing, we do frisbee, we do sword fighting and bowling, and oh my goodness, it brings back so many memories and we literally have such a laugh. It's great. So definitely play some games with your family, get out the Wii, bring out some more board games, anything that you like to do, and hopefully you won't kill each other in the process. My last tip is definitely something that is self-explanatory. However, I feel like it's important to be reminded just to try and have a positive mindset and just try your best to eliminate any negativity. So just try and be kind to everyone. Social media, let's try and make that as positive as possible. You know, you don't know what people are going through at this time, and even if you just message them or comment on something, might make someone's day so much better. So let's try and surround everything with positivity. I'm loving the clap for the NHS on a Thursday. We've just got to think, after all this is over, how much we'll appreciate everything so much more. Favourite place to go, how much you're gonna love it when you see it again or go there again. I think at the end of this, we'll all be so much better people. We'll be so much more grateful, especially like the family that you can't see outside your house. Try and think of this as a way of learning new things, creating new things, learning new skills. In times like this, we forget everyone does it and we become slightly ungrateful for things outside, and now it makes everyone realise, oh my goodness, I really appreciate everything so much more. So yeah, just try and be as positive as possible. Be kind to everyone, try and stay happy, keep smiling. It's proven to help make you far happier. Just before this video ends, I just want to say again, thank you to the NHS, thank you to Boris, thank you to everyone who's spreading positivity in this time. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the shops and businesses that are staying open in this time. Also, my inbox is open to anyone who wants someone to talk to, anyone at all, like even if I don't really know you that well. And if anyone has any tips that I haven't said that you found really helpful during this lockdown, then please comment them below for other people to see. And yeah, spread the positivity. I hope you enjoyed this video. Mwah.